Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I wanted to talk about something very important. And that is the simple fact you are nothing to a narcissist. And how it ties in with my last video, where we talked about how in times where the chips were down, a narcissist family member, such as a brother or sister, left us in the lurch. Usually we see this early on in childhood, where we are being bullied or ganged up on, and our brother or sister runs for cover and leaves us there to be beaten up. Or they are being bullied and beaten up, and we run in to help them out. And once they are free, they run and leave us there to take the beating, while they run to safety. You see how this relates to the bigger picture of what's happening in the world. Is whatever it is they say they are doing, they aren't doing it for your benefit and for the benefit of others. And this is the main part I want you to understand. Because as we know, narcissists love control. They love narcissistic supply. And they love money if they can get it. Especially money they trick out of people's pockets and into their pockets. And they will use every lie they can think of to convince you that they care about you. And they are there willing to do what is right for you. But what happens when the chips are down? What happens? It's a same repeat and replay of what happened to us as kids. We get left to take the beating, while they run off and are more than safe to do whatever it is they want. Now here's what I want to make clear. You should always remain safe. You know there is a piece of good information and part of water safety. If someone is drowning, what are we told by the professionals? If the person that you are trying to help, if they are trying to pull you down, you have to kick them loose. Because you shouldn't drown trying to help someone. However, we've seen mothers and fathers heroically jump into the water to save their children's life. And in some cases lose their life in the process. I believe this happened to a professional wrestler 1 or 2 years ago. He saw his child drowning and he jumped into action. He didn't think. He just did. He did what not only his instincts led him to do, but what the love he had for his child led him to do. And when you are a young child on a playground, you can be possibly the most scared and fearful child around. But there's sometimes and some things that can override that fear. And that is love of your family. And you might be shocked what you might have done if you were never in that situation to find out. If your brother or sister, even if that brother or sister hated you, if they were being bullied or attacked, that you too, the most timid scared child around, might have forgot all about bravery and acted upon the fact this is my family member. They are important to me. And I have to do something. Now of course there are degrees to this. I mean one can come up with a certain scenario where maybe hiding might not have been the wrong thing to do. And possibly your brother or sister would have understood and would have encouraged you to do so. In my last video, I was talking about a Bigfoot retelling of these now grown men's story of when they were kids, and being chased by a so-called Bigfoot. Now the big or older brother seemed to be a few steps ahead of his younger brothers. It would have been nothing for him once he got to the door to turn around and pull them inside and then slam the door shut. It's not like he got there 5 minutes before. No. It was a matter of a few steps. But here's the thing. And I'm not saying this kid was a narcissist. I don't know. But this is something a narcissist sibling would do. And the reason why is you have literally no value of any kind to them. No value enough for them to literally turn around, pull you inside and then slam the door shut. And sadly, the people that run societal narcissism are the same way. You are nothing to these people. You are literally nothing. And I think this needs to be understood, why many of choices and decisions are made by these individuals. You see, we know people that think in a very narrow way. And maybe it's because they don't know how evil really works. But they think there is an easy and innocent answer for all the bad happenings in the world. And sometimes they are correct. But what do you think that sibling that treated you like you were nothing and disposable would do if they got unlimited power? Do you think they would all of a sudden become loving, kind and honorable to those they serve? You are completely nothing to them. This is why narcissists can break up with you and be with another person. And likely started the side relationship before they left you. And they can do all of this simply because you were nothing to them to begin with. You see, even you, the person that was mistreated and abused by the narcissist you were married to, you couldn't bring yourself to get the narcissist into trouble and to even break free of the narcissist. Yes, because of codependency. And yes, because of brainwashing. But you also couldn't do such a thing because the narcissist you didn't see as a narcissist. You saw them as a poor soul that needs your help. And they are indeed a poor soul. But they are above and beyond what you can do to help. And this goes back to, there are times to hide that are acceptable. There are times to run that are acceptable. You see, when you learn and learn and learn to accept poor treatment, and for you to be the one that is the only one that cares in the situation, it will lead you to one situation after the next where you are letting the wrong people in your life getting your time, energy and love, when in reality they don't care about you. And the same goes for those that run the society of narcissism. They do more and more evil. Yet we hear, I'm sure there is an honest answer for it all. Instead of a more sound answer would be, maybe they are doing all of this on purpose. Much like your narcissist mother or father or brother or sister. You see, I watched an interesting video. It was of a woman that worked in a police station. I forget her job title. But it was in the office of the police station. And she took a picture of what was public information in the police station, and put it on a public forum online. And she then got bullied by the chief of police over it. The video of her being bullied is sad and interesting at the same time. And there has been an entire trial to get this woman's job back. If I'm not 100% sure. But I do believe she got her job back. However, what was mentioned was, this is how you squeeze out caring people. And I'm not saying that workplace is caring or not caring. But if you bully enough workers or people in your home, or those that run society, eventually those that can escape that bullying will. Maybe they've saved their money. They were able to move. And if you can escape, please do. But from a societal standpoint, if all the people that mean well walk out of certain jobs and positions because of being bullied by toxic people, who's left in such positions? That's right, toxic people. And toxic people or narcissists see you as complete and utter nothing. And depending on that person or people to do what is right for you and your life, and the lives of others, is something that you might find extremely disappointing. Because they just might leave you alone in a big mess with no help out of that big mess. And oftentimes it's a big mess they created. Narcissists and other toxic people literally see you as nothing. They literally see you as nothing. Well, that's all I have for today. I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.